Hey guys, it's Spurt Wolves here. We're gonna be doing a Oh shit! I might have not clicked the mic. Oh no, I did. Okay, just double checking. Can you close that down for me so I can see the chat? We're gonna be doing some like D&D, but like Our Own Way. It's gonna be like the Red Dead Redemption Unknown or Undead, I mean, and so we're starting. Here's the map. We don't have a D&D map. We really don't have any like pieces, but we're also going to be using a dice app, even though they're not really well trustworthy. But I mean, you gotta work with what you got, right? So, you ready to start this?
Yeah, let's start.
I'm gonna grab my drink. That's over there.
By the way, my name is. I'm also in this chat room sometimes. I'm officially Istel. I'll be DM for today. Not really good at it. I still consider myself an amateur, but that's fine. Okay, so we got the dice app on the phone right here. Okay, so you start at the scratching post. Don't really know what's going on yet. You see the clouds are starting to turn real gray and everything like that. All of a sudden, a girl comes screaming by, like running by. She's screaming. You see blood. She's holding her neck.
I locked the door and I asked, "Can I help you with something?" And what's going on with these clouds?
She didn't stop. She kept running.
Just kept running. Okay, so then I just bunker down the house.
Okay, you bunker down in the house.
Alright. And I tried checking the surroundings. Okay, Twitch is just being weird. I can't see chat for some reason. I'll just grab my phone actually.
Yeah. Sorry guys, technical difficulties.
Twitch is just websites being weird on my computer. Anyway, so I bunker down the house and I just stay there and start gathering a bag to move out.
Okay. So like, you want to roll to see what you find, or?
Yes. Let's roll to figure out what I got.
Roll a D12.
D12. Okay. So what did I find?
You roll.
I'll roll. Okay. There's one right.
I mean, that'll work. You find 3 throwing knives, a hatchet, and a 6-shooter.
Okay. What about...
You also find 2 cans of food and 6 gold.
About can opener?
This is what, like 19?
Oh, yeah, so I would just use a knife.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find a knife.
You got throwing knives.
Oh man, I guess I could try working with that. I guess what I head out the back door, more farther deeper in the woods.
So you go into the woods. You start hearing this rumbling noise.
I try hiding in a bush.
Okay, so you dive into this bush. While you're waiting there, you see a band, 3 people. You're not sure what they are, but they're limping.
I try to investigate more of the decision with perception.
With perception? So that's a... As you roll. Oh. Okay. So, it's dark out. You can't really see that well.
By the way, guys, that was a bad roll. Perception. Very bad roll. Well, I don't have anything to make. I could probably make a torch, but that wouldn't be the greatest idea to make a torch.
Probably not.
Because lights attract zombies.
Well, that's meta. Your character don't know that.
Oh, that's true. Well, either way, light attracts anything, so wouldn't want to really do that. I guess I find a rock and throw it.
You want to find a rock?
That's a 5. And roll 7.
You find a rock.
Okay, I go to throw it to see if I can get a response. Okay, 16 was rolled, and I got 13.
So you throw the rock. They look toward it, but I don't think they really heard it.
Is there a stick nearby? Okay, that was a 7, and I got a 1.
Well, I don't know really why I rolled that, because you are at a bush, so there's plenty of sticks.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Well, I try breaking one off as quietly as possible then. And that's a 19, I probably won't be able to beat it. Nope. Got a 7.
So, you're going to break it off, and you kind of stumble a little bit, and all you hear is you break a bunch of them. The zombies now know where you are. Oh wait, my bad. You don't know that they're zombies. But these things, they turn toward you. They start rushing toward you. What do you do?
How well can I see them? Probably roll for that.
Well, no, you're out in the open now. You can see them.
Alright, so then I prepare my throwing knives to throw.
Okay.
I'm gonna try hitting them dead center in the head.
All 3 of them? You only have how many throwing knives did I say you had?
3.
I like how you went 4. Yeah, sure.
3.
Okay. So now you roll.
What was the roll?
That was a 6.
Oh, it was 6.
It's a 4. First one misses.
Okay, that's a 1. And I got a 13, of course.
Second one hits.
Okay, and that's an 8. And I got a 14.
And that hits. Okay. So, the first one just whizzes right past. Again, it's dark out, so that's understandable. You can't really see.
Mm-hmm.
The second one, you throw. It hits him, but it doesn't hit where you want him to. It just hits him in the neck. You see that it doesn't really bother him. It just keeps coming towards you. The third one, you throw. Hits in the head, but not where you wanted it to. And you see that he's still coming towards you.
I guess let me think. Is there a big chunk of wood nearby? Like a couple of meaty branches. That's a 6. And I rolled an 8.
You see that there is a stick maybe about this long, but it's a pretty good thickness. It's about that thick.
Okay, I try at least throwing it at their legs to trip them. And how many did I find, though?
There was only 1.
Okay, so, well, I try to aim to at least get the 2 to fall.
So you're trying to get a 2 and 1?
Yep. And that's nat 20. And that's a 14. And that's a 6. And I got a 6.
So you throw it. First one, you throw it towards the first one, and it just breaks on his legs. Because you didn't realize that the wood was rotten.
And what about the second one, though?
It didn't touch the second one, it broke on the first one's legs.
Okay, I gotta really think here. I don't want to shoot. Well, I guess I'll pull up my gun and try using Deadeye.
Okay. On both of them?
Yep. It's a 9. Got a 17.
Oh, by the way, you're like out here now. Okay. So the first one hits.
Uh,
Oh, my bad. That's my roll.
Well, that was 17 out of 20, so.
And the second one misses. Okay. So, you draw out your pistol. You go to shoot. Boom. It's pretty loud, though. The second one, you shoot. It misses.
How it does that? It's still up there. I want to go run back to the house. Try losing them in the darkness. So that's 10, and I got a 6.
So, as you're running towards your house, you trip and fall. Next thing you know, you see. Now you roll. Not that one, that one.
Oh,
You see 5 of these things come up in front of you. You're on the ground.
What is nearby? That's 6, and I got a 9.
There's a couple of rocks. You still got your pistol, and you don't have any more throwing knives.
I try.
Still got your hatchet, though.
I try hitting one in the head with the rock. Nat 20, so it's probably gonna miss. 6.
Yeah, it completely misses. You go to throw it, and you dislocate your arm.
Okay, I try pulling out my hatchet.
Okay.
And I will try to throw it. And how much health do I have, by the way, at the moment?
You have a base health of 25.
And where am I at?
You haven't taken any damage so far.
Okay, so then I pull out my hatchet and try smacking one in the head with it. That's a 6, and I rolled a 9.
So, you go to smack it in the head, but what you didn't realize is that you weren't having the axe the right way. You smack it in the head with the blunt end. It doesn't really do anything. But at this time, the zombies start getting really close to you. Well, my bad. The things are starting to get really close to you. You don't know what they are yet.
Okay, so then I pull out my gun. I want to reload it. And then I want to go. I want to do full 6 shots out. First roll was 10. My roll was 12. Second roll was 17. My roll was 12. Third roll was 11, and mine was 6. And the last roll was 2, and then I got a 2.
There's one more. There's 5 numbers.
And then there's that 20, and I got a 10. 2. I'm pretty sure like 2 missed.
Most of them missed. Like, I think only one hit.
Oh yeah, but we still have to roll for 2 more shots because I said all 6 shots.
Oh, no, we gotta roll for 1 more shot.
Alright. Okay, it was a 3, and I rolled 11.
Okay. So, one zombie, you shot twice. The first time you shot it, missed. The second time you shot it, it definitely hit. But not where you thought. Because again, it's dark outside, you don't really know where you're shooting. You don't really even see what these things are. The second zombie, or thing, my bad, you shoot, misses. Third zombie, nat 20, you shoot, it misses, but this is the one that was really close to you that you tried to hit with the axe. So, he grabs you. You're now in a struggle with him. So, being that said, the last couple of shots that you were to fire wouldn't have gone off. you're in a struggle with this zombie or thing.
Okay, so I still have my hatchet, don't I?
Yeah, you still have your hatchet.
I try hitting it right in the head with the blade. The blade part.
12.
Okay, and 10.
A 10. So, you go to swing your axe at it, but not like you were thinking, because again, you still have that dislocated arm. So if you go to swing it, but again, it's not the blade part, it's the back part. Basically, just an uppercut with an axe. It makes the zombie get off of you, but it's still coming after you. And you still got 3 more coming after you too.
I want to try running to the house. That's 16. I rolled a 6.
So you go to run to the house, and they trip and fall.
I figured out what was going to happen.
But this time, the zombies are really close to you. You're on the ground. One zombie starts to go and grab you.
So one zombie's trying to grab for me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I want to,
Leaving my water over there.
where is it? Oh, yeah, it's over here. Shit. I mean, the one thing I can think of is I'm gonna try cutting its hand.
You're gonna try cutting its hand?
Split it off. That's a 6, and I rolled a 14.
So you go to chop its hand off, and it gets stuck in the bone.
I want to load the 6-shooter up again.
Okay.
I'm going to try my secondary skill, Deadeye, again. It's 12. That's 19.
Okay, so you shoot, and obviously the zombie's on the ground grabbing you, because this is the one they shot earlier in the leg. And when you shot him, you obviously shot him right in the head, and you notice that he's no longer moving anymore.
So, I first observed, so the only thing to kill these mad things is in the head. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to be more better with my aim.
See if you have the intelligence for that.
That's an 8. I roll 6.
So you do know that the only way of killing these things is in the head, but you don't know why yet.
Okay. So then I go.
You still don't know what's really going on. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. So how many are left?
I think 4.
Okay.
But roll to see if the gunshots bring more out.
Okay, that's a 1. And that's 11.
No one else was around. Or no other zombies were around.
Okay, so there's what, 2 left?
4.
Okay, so 4. Okay, so there's 4 left. Well, I decide to try making a fire as quickly as possible, like a torch.
Yeah.
That's 4.
That's intelligence check.
11. So that was an intelligence check.
Yeah. So you're able to create a torch from your past history. You remember how to, yeah. You do.
Okay, so then I throw the torch near the zombies or at them.
Either one.
Or things. That's nat 20. That's 15.
So, with that being a nat 20. By the way, if you guys don't know, I'm probably one of the most harshest DMs there are. Like if I get a nat 20, your life's pretty fucked. So that's really all I gotta say. Sorry, I was just breaking the meta there. Just my bad. Okay, getting back in. So you throw the torch, but it goes way off. Starts a forest fire. There's a fire in the forest now.
Does that... Well, first you probably want to check if that would attract more.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's a 5. I got a 10.
No. Again, there's no one in the area.
But does that fire inflict on the zombies' or the thing's reactions? That's 5. Roll 9.
Yeah, it kind of distracts them for the moment.
Okay. Do I pick up any information out of this? So intelligence check. That's 11. I rolled a 10.
Yeah, you do pick up some sort of intelligence. You do realize that they react to sound.
And light.
No, they can't see it. They're zombies. That's breaking meta, by the way, but I'll keep doing that.
Okay, so then I try rushing back as quick as I can to the house.
Okay.
That's a 7, and I got an 8.
Yeah, you get back to your house.
Okay, I try gathering any more supplies I can find, any sharp objects. That's 4, and I roll 9.
Yeah, you find a couple more knives. That's basically it.
Okay, so then... What's... Okay, so the forest is on fire,
Mm-hmm.
which that's around my house. So then I try to see if I can find my parents' guns in the house. That's 4, and I got a 5.
You don't really know if your parents' guns are in the house. Let's just say that.
Okay, so then... I'm gonna check I'm checking the drawers in my mom and dad's room. That's a 3, and I got a 1.
You don't find anything.
Okay, so then I presume to rush out the house and try getting to near a small town or village. That's 2, and I got a 9.
Yeah. So you're going down the road, and you come across a small farm. The name of this small farm, I can't really read that. Ridgewood Farm.
Oh, Bridgewood. Okay, so I go and see if the farmer is there. That's 10. Roll the 2.
So you're walking, and you find the farmer, but you soon realize that he's one of those things too.
Is there a possible chance I know how to heat up my blade? That's an 8. I got a 7.
So you do know what your father had taught you about poison and heated blades, though. It's really all. So you know how to heat up your blade, but really only over a campfire or an open flame or something like that.
Okay, then I try making a torch.
So you're looking to see if there's a stick around?
Yep, a stick to make a fire. That's an 11, and I got a 1.
There's nothing.
Okay. What about any hay on the ground or rock? Or
Since
actually
you're near
both?
a farm.
That's a 12. That's a 3.
You do see that there is hay inside the farm, but not currently where you're standing.
Okay, so then I'm going to try to go in the barn with all the hay.
So you're trying to escape from the farmer?
Yep. That's a 7. I rolled a 7.
So you're going to run away, but you realize the farmer turned around. He grabs you.
I take my hatchet and try hitting his kneecap. 14.
So you go to hit his kneecap. You hit him, but your hatchet got stuck. He's still coming at you.
Is there a rock nearby? Perception roll 7. I got 11.
Yeah, there's rocks.
Okay, I want to try. This is gonna sound really, but I'm gonna try wanting to grab a rock, throw it right on top of the hatchet. Like the hatchet's stuck in his knee, guys. So I want to try hitting the rock and a hatchet to make it go deeper.
Throw it. Okay, so you see a couple sparks come off the axe.
I'm gonna try it again.
So look for another rock.
7, 4.
There's no other rocks.
Is there a kind of blunt stick nearby? That's a 5. And I roll a 5.
Yeah, there's a stick around, but it's not really that thick.
Okay, I go try to with my throwing knife.
You don't have any more throwing gun. Oh wait, yeah, you did.
Yeah,
You
I
got
found
a couple
more.
more. Yeah.
With my throwing knife, I'm going to throw it with the stick at the same time and hope that when the knife hits the hatchet.
Breaking meta real quick.
What?
You only got one arm. And I'm still dislocated.
I know. I'm going to try throwing it.
How are you gonna throw 2 items at once with just one arm?
Well, I'm going to try doing 2 turns then. 2 turns.
Okay.
I'm going to try throwing the knife to create a spark. And then when that actually no, I'm just going to throw the knife and hope it sparks the ground. That's all I'm hoping for. That's a 1. That's 12.
Okay. So that being a natty 1. Yeah. You spark the ground. And all of a sudden the farmer's clothes ignite. He's now on fire. He's not dead, but he's on fire.
Does he move any slower? Do I pick up that he moves slower, or is X different? That's a 3. That's 11.
Yeah. He moves considerably slower.
Okay. So I go to the barn to see if he had any horses in there. That's 5. That's 4.
Yeah, there's like 2 horses in there. They're about B grade horses.
Okay, so I want to try getting one.
Okay. So you hop on one's back.
How far away is the house from the barn?
About a couple meters.
Okay, so then I try riding the horse over. I make sure to tie it up.
If you guys didn't know, the reason why he just said that like that was because we have another game going based on like Red Dead Redemption again, but not the undead version. And he found a really good horse within like the first 5 minutes of playing, but he forgot to leash it up, and it ran away. Okay.
So bullshit. It was so bullshit.
So yeah, you go over to the farmer's house and you leash your horse.
Okay.
That farmer's still alive.
How far is he?
He's still at the farm house. You still have the barn, my bad.
Okay, so then I go to scavenge his house, see what else I can find. 9, 2. Oh, I wouldn't use my skill right there. That's too low. That's too low. By the way, guys, I have a skill called Scavenger, and what it does is it makes it so
+5.
+5.
+5 on perception.
Yeah, +5 on perception, and wouldn't it be +5 on luck too?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much it makes me. I have a 25% more chance of finding better loot, but that was a 2 against a 9.
Yeah.
So I'm not wasting my skill because it goes on cooldown for quite a bit. So
Yeah, for a good. I think I said what, 15 turns? Every 15 turns.
Yeah,
you
there's
use
15 turns, or actually it was 20.
Yeah. But yeah. I mean, if you were to use it, you would find some. This is breaking meta. I shouldn't be telling you this, but like I said, this is D&D is our own way, so I don't give a shit. But if you were to use it, it would still bring you up to 7, right?
Yeah, so it's 7.
But you got your luck. And what was your luck again? How many base points was your luck? 6, I do believe.
Yeah, 6, and my perception was 3.
Yeah. So your perception will go up to 8, and your luck would go up to 11. So you would, based on your luck, you would still find at least a pretty good, decent item.
So, is there? Because I know on farms there's usually 3 buildings, and they have at the barn they have ones where they keep all the farming tools in. So and in the house. So I'm gonna check the place kind of like the shed with all the tools and stuff in it.
Okay.
So 8. This one.
Oh.
Okay. I got 12, and I'm gonna use my skill Scavenger.
Why? You just got the best one, the best roll. On a D12.
No, that's true. That'd be with. Okay, yeah. So then I don't use Scavenger.
No, well, I shouldn't have really said that because that would have been meta. I should have just went along with it.
Well, I mean, either way, I would find a really good item.
Yeah. Find a double barrel shotgun.
Any ammo?
And you said weapons, you didn't say ammo.
Okay, well now I'm gonna look for ammo. So that's a 4. I got a 5, and I'm gonna use Scavenger this time actually.
Yeah, you find 3 boxes of shotgun, of buckshot.
How many are in the box?
There are 30 shells to a box.
And I'd probably roll to see, because there's 3. Roll to see how much is actually in it fully. See if any of them are empty. So there's a 7, and I got a 12.
No, they're all full.
Okay, they're all full. Okay, so.
Well, I shouldn't say all full. The 3rd box is about half full.
Okay, so I grab the rounds, and then I go back outside to see if the horse is still alive and how bad the fire's got.
Okay.
9. I got a 1.
The horse is still there, but you see the fire has now spread it to the barn.
I try rushing over to the horse and getting on the horse.
Okay, you rush over to the horse and you get on the horse.
Now my next plan is to moving over to try finding another town. See if there's any survivors or anything. Find information. I'll move the mic down here. Get a little bit better sound probably.
Okay, so you're moving over to the next town. You now find yourself in Armadillo. Perception check for zombies.
I got 6. I got a 7.
You see that the town was pretty populated. So there are quite a few zombies, about 50.
I mean things.
Yeah, things.
Okay, I checked to see if there's any survivors. 10. 3.
No.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go in the weaponsmith shop to check and see if there's anything useful in there. That's a 1. That's a 12.
So you go in there, and then you hear a faint voice. Please don't hurt me.
I go and check it out. So perception roll. That's 8. That's a 1.
That wouldn't really be a perception roll, but you see that it's a man. He's scared though. He don't really know what's going on.
Is he wounded?
No.
Okay,
He's a survivor.
So from what I scanned, there was no body, but then I found 1
Inside the shop.
inside.
You were scanning outside the first time.
I go and look, and I ask him what all weapons are here. So I roll for pretty much a loot roll.
Well, no. Because you're asking him. So you're talking to the shopkeep. So.
Yeah, but what about his items? Like, I roll for how good decent items he has. Wouldn't you?
No, I don't think so. Well, I mean, I guess we could.
So that's a 6. I got a 6.
Okay, so he has basic items. He tells you, he's like, by the way, when you're asking a character, you have to talk to the character indirectly.
Mm-hmm.
So, he looks at your character and he says, yeah, we got a couple of pistols, we got a couple of knives. This is basically it. A couple of bandits rolled through town and all this started happening and robbed me blind, basically.
So I go to see how many throwing knives are there.
I didn't say throwing knives, I said knives.
Well, check to see if they're throwing knives. That's a 2, and I got 11.
Yeah, they're throwing knives. They're pretty decent, too.
I'll go check to see how many there are. That's a 4. That's a 9.
There's about 10.
Okay. I grab them, and then I go look at the merch, and I look at him and say, well, I don't know what's going on, I don't know if you do, but I'm gonna go scavenge around town. And
He interrupts you. He's like, my wife, she was bitten by one of those things. She died about 2 hours later. And then rose off the ground. I don't know what it was. It was like some black magic or something.
Okay, well, we need to move out and scavenge for items. Take what you can get, and let's get moving.
Alright, I'll go grab my family heirlooms.
Okay, then I go into a kind of like a doctor's place, look for medical supplies.
Okay.
That's a 10. It's a 6, and I'm gonna use scavenger.
Perception check to see if any of the zombies are.
That's a 10. That's an 8.
So you go into this shop, but now the zombies or the things know where you are. And you see that into the shop, there's about 3 bodies on the ground, and a pistol laying next to them.
I checked to see if they were gun wounds. That's 1, and I got a 9.
Yeah, they killed themselves.
Okay. So then I go look in the back for bandages or splints, something to fix my arm. 2, a 10.
Yeah, you go back there and you find 2 bandages, and you find a splint.
Okay. Now I'm going to try putting it on my arm. It's a 6. I rolled a 19.
Yeah.
So now I got
Now gain knowledge in medical.
I gain knowledge of medical. You might want to speak up a bit, by the way. So now I have another secondary skill, medical.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so in that, I go and see if that guy is still alive. So I would say probably perception roll.
Mm-hmm.
That's 12. That's 5.
No. You see that when you went into the back, where you didn't go before, you see him dead on the ground, next to what it seems like his wife.
So then I go into the general goods store, and I try seeing if they have any canned food or any pretty much preservatives. And that's a 9. That's 7. I use scavenger.
Okay. So you find about 3 cans of beans, couple cans of spread meat, and about 3 packs of crackers, and see, I had this in my mind. I just can't really remember what it was. You find some drinking water as well, and that's basically it.
Okay.
You also find some dried orange chips.
Okay. So then I put that in my bag. And then I go and see how many exactly zombies are outside.
By the way, you gotta remember that the zombies heard you when you went to the medical shop, so they know where you are.
Or things.
Yeah, things.
No, so that's 5. And I got 19.
Again, there's about 15.
Okay, so there's about 15. Okay, so then I try. Let me see. I scavenge really all the towns like other things I need. I go to see if I can, or I go to see if I can at least make a torch.
A torch?
Yes.
Okay. You have knowledge in torch making, so you make a torch.
And then I go throw it towards the.
You're just setting everything on fire, dude. Okay. I mean, go.
I'm going to.
I'm not gonna break meta anymore. So what you do is on you.
I'm gonna take the torch and I'm gonna throw it towards the forest.
Towards the forest. Check to see if you're even near a forest.
That's a 3. That's a 5.
There's a couple of trees by, but there's no forest.
Okay, so I go to try catching the forest on fire.
It's not a forest.
Well, trees. That's 11. That's 15.
Okay, so you throw it. It lands nearby one of the trees, but it's not necessarily close enough to catch it on fire. You do see that, however, that there's dead leaves on the ground that do catch fire.
Okay, so then I check to see if there's any oil laying around.
Trying to think what you would need oil for in the Western time. Even if there, like, to see if. Trying to think if there even was oil back in that day.
There was. They used it to, like, I think if I remember correctly, they used it to help clean the guns.
No, that would just be lubricant.
Well, they didn't really have very well lubricant back then, too.
Well, it might have just been oil. I don't know.
I don't. I mean, I think there would be in some way. I know there probably is oil.
Well, yeah, no, there is oil because there were trains back then and fucking oil mines and everything like that.
So yeah. So then let's roll see if there's oil. Okay, it's a 7, and I got a 10.
Yeah, you find a small can of oil.
I tried chucking the oil towards the trees and the torch. That's 12, and that's 1.
So you go to chuck it, and it goes backwards.
Okay.
Like it just rolled off your hand.
Okay, so then I see if there's any left in the can. That's 10. It's probably not.
It's empty.
But there would technically on an oil can, so there still would be oil. remnants.
It'd still be, yeah.
So then I go try picking it up and throwing
Check
it.
to see if your character even has knowledge for that. Yeah.
5.
And then again.
10.
Yeah. Okay, so your character does have knowledge of that.
Okay, so
your character went to school.
My character went to school. I'm smart. I go to pick it up.
His character's name is what was it again?
It's Ricky.
Yeah, Deadly Rick.
Yeah, Deadly Rick. I grab it and I try power throwing it as hard as I can towards that torch. Well, that's a 1, so it's gonna happen.
So you chuck it. Immediately hits the fire. Tree limbs start catching fire.
Does that attract the things? That's a 11. That's a 3.
No, you see that now they're coming towards you. Because the first time you threw it, you made sound.
Okay, so then is there any big objects or rocks I can throw?
Well, being a desert town, just might be there, fella.
Just being a desert town might be there. You never know. That's a 6, and that's a 6.
Yeah, there's a couple pebbles.
Okay, so I try hitting like the side of one of the town buildings to make either knock something off to make loud noise. That's a 10.
Oh, my bad. I rolled the wrong one.
Oh yeah, you did roll the wrong one. Okay, so that's 18.
Oh, whoa.
Whoa, wrong dice. That's a 16.
So you go to throw it, and you hit the building, but it doesn't make a loud enough noise to really distract them from them coming towards you.
So
they're now fairly close to you. Remember, there's 15 of them.
I go see if there's any more oil cans. Or just look around the area, see if there's oil cans.
I gotta roll for zombies, though, or the things.
The things, that's a 2, that's a 3, that's an 8, that's an 18, that's 19. So 2 of them are really powerful.
Yeah. The other ones aren't really close to you. There's 4 close to you, though.
Okay, so then I go and...
You can't really outrun them, those 2 that were really high rolled, because they were runners.
Never speak up. Can't talk.
Yeah.
You forget sometimes they talk real soft. Well then, and I'll just scan the area, see if I see another oil can out in the open.
Roll perception.
Okay, I rolled an 8, and that was a 3.
No. You don't find anything. At this time, the zombies are pretty much right on top of you. So they go to swing. First one misses. The second one swipes you, but not really doing any damage. The third one misses. The fourth one, Jesus Christ.
Next one!
The fourth one goes to swing. Latches onto you. You're now in its grasp.
Okay, so I don't have a hatchet, or no, did I find another hatchet in the shop? Or no. Okay, so I just have throwing knives.
Mm-hmm.
So...
You have 10 throwing knives.
Okay, so I take one...
And double barrel shotgun with...
like 30 rounds.
75 rounds.
Okay, a lot of rounds. So I go, and is it a sawed off or is it just a?
It's a double barrel.
Okay, just a regular double barrel. Okay, so I go to flip.
It's a 12 gauge double barrel.
Flip it back, but in the movement I want to.
You got buckshot rounds. Remember that.
Oh, yeah.
You don't have birdshot rounds, so they don't spread out. This is breaking meta again. My bad. I'm sorry, but buckshot is less of a spread than.
Yeah,
birdshot.
it's more straightforward.
Yeah.
So when I go whip the gun out, I want to try hitting its head to get it to knock back. That's 18. That's 9.
So you go to do that, but this is one of the stronger ones, so it doesn't really affect him.
So then I put the barrel...
You do knock his head back, though.
Okay, so then as his head's knocked back, I want to try putting the gun right under its jaw. 11 and a 9.
Okay, so as you go to do that, your gun slips out of the way, and its head comes back down. He's going to bite you.
That's a 12. That's 15.
So, as he's going to bite you, you kind of move out of the way a little bit.
Does my gun come back in my grasp good enough to put it under his jaw again? And I'm going execution style. That's a 10. That's a 2.
No. At this time, 2 more zombies are starting to surround you, and they grab onto you as well.
That's an 8. And I got a 4.
You are now grabbed by 3 zombies. 3 zombies are on you now. Or things. You know what? Hold on. Roll to see knowledge.
Okay, 4, 8.
You now know that they're zombies. Fuck.
I'm so why is my guy so like
You're educated.
my perception and intelligence, my perception is like 3, my intelligence is 4, but it's like every roll just bam, knows something, bam, knows something, bam. So I think out of this, I think I should get a secondary skill for quick thinker.
Quick learner.
Yeah, quick learner. Let's see if that's achieved. That's a 5. Got a 4.
You don't learn it. No, you're not a quick learner.
But I'm still like I'm not very quick, but I'm.
You still are able to grab hold of things, though. Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay. So then I. Let me think. Am I near a shop?
Yeah, you're still in the town of Armadillo.
Well, am I getting back towards the shop?
You're surrounded by zombies right now. You're grabbed by 3 zombies. Triangle formation.
Okay.
Like, boom, boom, boom.
Okay, so then my goal would be is I want to.
You still got those other. You got the other one that's still there that hasn't grabbed onto you, and then you got the other. I think it's 11. No.
One of them, 2 of them
yeah,
were
11 more zombies in this town.
Yeah. So then I go and try hitting one in the head and shaking them all off. That's 14. That's a nat 20.
Yeah. So, you hit one, and when you're doing that, it knocks the other 2 onto the ground.
Okay, so then
All those 3 zombies onto the ground. Roll for the 4th zombie, see if he's toward you now.
4th zombie's not near me.
Yeah, he's not near you.
So then I go to back away towards the shop. The general goods shop.
Okay, so you start backing away.
And
I was gonna roll there, I didn't know why.
I want to check to see if on the ground there's just a random oil canister because he might sell oil. 9.
No.
1. Would this technically be my 20 turn? I think I'm like 15.
I think you're at like 15, 16. Yeah.
So then I got 3 more before I can use. Okay. So 3 more turns so I can use scavenger.
5 more, the fuck.
Oh yeah, 5 more. So then
James's character is educated, but he isn't.
So then I go to I run out the store and see if they have like another supply shop. That's 5. That's 4.
All you see in the town is that they have a general goods, a weaponsmith, a medical center, and a saloon.
I go check to see what's in the saloon, if there's any alcohol remaining. That's 9. I got a 4.
You see that there is a couple bottles of whiskey left.
So I want to try grabbing a bottle. Well, actually, let's roll to see if I can make a Molotov.
Roll for knowledge.
Oh, 12. Oh, 12! Holy shit, double net!
Holy shit!
Ricky getting lucky.
Yeah, you now have knowledge in Molotov cocktails.
Okay, so then, do I manage to make it?
You make it, but it's not very well made.
Okay, so then I try making 2 of them. see how I do on both of them. That's a 1. That's a 5.
I don't know why I rolled that. I rolled the wrong thing.
Oh yeah. Okay. So 7, 10, and then we go. And so then I make the 2.
Yeah.
But one of them's kind of fucked up, I'd guess.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So then I try getting on kind of like out of the saloon, but I'm still like in front of it. And I want to try chucking it, the Molotov on one Molotov on the zombie, and the other Molotov on the one of the buildings.
2 rolls.
3. For some reason, I didn't recognize my finger. 7. 20. 1. One of them just fucking went complete south.
So the first one you do throw, it hits the zombie. The second one you were going to throw toward the building slips out of your hand, breaks right under your feet. You are now on fire.
I want to see if I have the knowledge to stop, drop, and roll. That's a 2. I got it.
Yeah, you stop, drop, and roll. But what you have yet to realize is that it was a Molotov cocktail. It spreaded. So you're now rolling in fire.
Okay, so I want to see if there is a well with a bucket of water. Well, that's a 1, and that's a 1.
No.
Is there anything near that's wet? By the way, guys, I know I have water on me, but why waste water if I can try finding water? Because you need that for precious drinking water. So that's a 3, 1.
You do manage to find that there's a horse trough outside.
Okay, so then I want to go in. I want to see if I know the knowledge, first of all, that water puts out fire.
Yeah. You went to school.
No. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So then I go and try diving in the water, put the fire out. That's 4, and I got 11.
Yeah. You're now out of fun. You're now put out.
I want to see if the zombies are reacting to the situation of the fire, if they are either going towards me or they're steering off towards the fire. That's 6, that's 9.
You see that a couple of them are still coming towards you, but most of them are now toward the fire.
Okay, so then...
There are 2 fires in the town. One in the saloon.
And the one with the wood, right?
Yeah,
The trees.
one in the
How
tree.
badly has it spread, though?
Well, like I said, there were only about 5 trees. And dead leaves under the trees. So that didn't really go anywhere.
But what about the town, the building I caught on fire around the zombies? 2, 4.
Yeah, it caught fire. It's now spreading toward
Okay.
the other buildings.
So then so I'm probably distracted by the sound of the fire, would be my guess, the crackles.
Knowledge check.
Yeah, knowledge check, 3, 7.
Yeah.
So that's another thing I learned. I think every 5 rolls I should check to see if a quick
You now
learner-
are able to use your scavenger perk again.
Okay. So then I roll out the 6-shooter. Or no, throwing knives. I'm going to try dead eye aiming 3 of the zombies that are coming towards you.
I didn't even say how many were coming toward you.
You said 3.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Boom.
That's 10. That's 17.
First one hits.
4, 14,
Second one hits.
and 10, and 12.
Third one hits.
Third one didn't do a lot of damage,
No.
I'm pretty sure.
The first 2 hit directly in the head. It's now daytime, by the way. The first 2 hit directly in the head. They go down. They're not moving anymore. Third one hits right in the heart, but you notice that didn't affect
I
them.
want to do a knowledge check on to see if there's a different reaction to them in the day, if they're slower. That's 5. That's 12.
Yeah, you notice that they're considerably slower.
Now, could we roll check on the quick learner perk?
You didn't learn quick learner.
But see if I gained it. That's 4. That's 3.
No.
Still didn't learn. Damn. Getting unlucky on that, but I can. The ground thing's great, but I can't get the damn bird. Well, unlucky. Kind of. Okay, so...
Yeah, there you go.
Alright, I was moving my drink, sorry. So then so one's down the ground, okay, and then I just realized something. I never tied up my horse. But we can still check to see if it ran away.
Yeah, that is true.
Roll to see if my horse rolled.
Oh,
ran away.
wrong. I rolled the wrong one.
17.
It's gone.
My horse is fucking gone. Oh. Horse. Every time.
Second time.
Okay. Right, tie that bitch up. Can't believe I did that. Anyway, so is there a horse steed nearby in the town? Because usually they have a
stable.
little bit. Yeah, like a stable.
Oh, I rolled the wrong one.
4, 5, scavenger perk activate.
Yeah.
And what kind of horses are there too?
There's a couple of good horses.
We'll be rolling like stat wise.
No.
Okay. Okay. So well, then I go grab 2 horses.
Okay.
I want to see.
There's your secondary, and now you got your main. You got 2 actions, remember.
Yeah,
Secondary meaning like you draw out a pistol, and your main action being you shoot the guy.
So then I
gotta talk louder. My bad.
yeah, you keep forgetting about it. So then I go and check, or I see if the horses will allow me to tie them kind of together, kind of like a carriageway. That's 9. That's 6.
Yeah, you can tie them together. They don't seem to really mind.
Okay, so then I get on the horses, and I want to go. I'm gonna look here on the map. Actually, it's time. Okay, so I'm here.
Yeah, you're an armadillo.
I want to go down here, all the way down there.
Okay.
And when we roll to see how much time and how fast I get there.
Well, no, not really. You're making your journey. And about halfway.
7. I got 11.
You see a couple of deer hop across your path.
I want to dismount and pull out my throwing knife.
Okay.
Then I want to see if I can get a good perception look on them to try nailing them right in there.
Since you went about halfway, it's now night. No.
Okay. I want to try seeing if I can get a good sight on them to hit them right in the neck or head.
Forgot about that. I totally forgot that we were out of camera.
It's all good. Not bad. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick, but can you roll to see if that happens?
Yeah. 9, 10.
Okay.
We're gonna take a break for a minute. We'll be right back. Sorry guys, still on break. My bad.
hit technically better better purchasing range. Okay, so we're back. Sorry about that. One thing I did want to explain to you guys, and because we did, like we said, we did this last night. I set up and we were playing on a different one, and then like we're kind of just converting that into this, but it's gonna be different. But one of the things I want to say is my Deadeye perk. It's a secondary. It doesn't really have cooldown, but it's
everyone gets it. Every character gets it.
Yeah.
Because like I said, we're based in the world of Red Dead Redemption, so everyone gets the Deadeye perk.
But the thing about the perk is it's still based off the roll, but it doesn't.
And it still has cooldown.
Yeah, not a very long one though, since it's a secondary.
No, it's about like 10 turns.
But one thing that not a lot of people would probably know is that it does scale with certain things, especially since I'm a gunslinger. I do better with.
You're a huntsman, not a gunslinger.
Oh yeah, huntsman. So I do better with like repeaters and rifles, just any type really rifle. 6-shooters,
those are more for the gunslinger class. He still can use them, but not as well as a gunslinger class can. And his main primary weapon that he has right now, the double barrel shotgun, isn't really a class that he should be, isn't really a weapon that he should be using with his class.
As you noticed before, as I kept fucking up with trying to hit a zombie and getting the gun in their jaw, execution style. So, but anyway, let's continue. So, I roll in the town and what happens? What's going on?
Perception check. 3. That's your roll.
Okay, so 3.
Okay. So you notice that it's kind of like a gated off community. And you're rolling up to the gate, and a girl looks over and says, "Who the hell are you? What are you doing here? Do you not know what's going on?"
I know quite a bit, but not much. You probably have more to tell me. I want some questions to ask for someone if you have some information for me.
I'll tell you what, get in here. She opens up the gate.
And I look at her and say, "Do you know someone who has a lot of information?
Go talk to our boss."
So I go and find the boss.
You'll find him in the saloon.
So I go into the saloon and I walk in. When I open the door, I'm pretty sure everyone would be staring at me.
Yep.
And looking and saying, "Who the hell are you?"
Mm-hmm.
I look at it and tell everyone, "Calm down. I'm not here to do anything. I just want."
Hold on, before we say anything, let's explain your character's appearance real quick.
Okay.
Just so that they can get the in their head.
So, in the other one, I wear white. I'm gonna kind of explain it. I mean, we do this one like not on stream or recording it, but in it I wear white.
The other version is basically just to give us ideas for this version.
And I wear white, and when I kill people, the blood just stains on the white hat that I have. I have like a old Western hat that like cowboys kind of wore in that. And the white, when I kill someone, stains red, and I leave it red so that people know when I kill someone. Because my name is Deadly Rick. And in the other one, I managed to pull some really crazy things. I also got a skill called Knocking on Death's Door, which when I get low health, I have a higher chance of actually getting better rolls, and I actually get more actions.
Yeah.
It's kind of like what you would call in like shows and stuff, like the Heroes Act kind of thing. But this was kind of really hard to earn, but I got lucky last night on it because I kept getting nat 20s on things when I was about to die.
Yeah.
So, but I go in there.
On the other version, he also did manage to find this guy named Blackfeather. He's an Indian. You guys will meet him soon. Not today. Definitely not today.
But eventually.
But eventually, yes.
I go in there, and when I walk in there, I tell everyone to calm down and just sit down. I want to see if they got a reaction. So probably perception roll.
No, there's no perception roll. This is you talking to them.
Okay, and I tell them I want to just see your leader for some information about.
You got to do it in your character. You can't just say I want to tell them.
Alright, so I look at everyone and I tell them calm down. And just say, see, I don't want to cause any trouble. I'm just here for information. That's it.
If you're looking for information, go talk to old Joe over there. He seems to be the one running things around here.
So I as I'm walking through the saloon, I walk up and I approach Joe and I said, I heard you have some information.
Oh, I got information. We got the coin.
Why would you use coin though in a deadly situation? What's going on? We don't even know if it would be good anymore.
You can only hope in situations like this.
Well, I wanted to ask you a few questions if you don't mind.
Again, if you got the gold, I'll answer anything you want.
Maybe if I could do some dirty work for anything you need.
Think we might be able to help each other out?
I want to know if you've heard anything of a undead horse. Any legends or tales of that?
Heard there was this one horse. Fine horse. Known by the name of War. Heard he used to kill a lot of people. Used to go in towns and rampage through. No matter who it was, just ran him over. People tried to kill him for years. There ain't nothing gonna be able to happen to that horse. He's like he's one of the apocalypse men or something.
Okay. So I want to know, do you have a location that you know where it could have appeared before recently?
Really all we know is that it's a local legend, but a lot of people say it hides out. I gotta look at the map, my bad. And we're right here.
Yep, right there. Just say like right there, around here, in this area.
Okay. So, it's just a local legend, but I've heard a lot of people say that he's been hiding out near Fort Mercer.
Okay. By chance, do you have any information more what's going on when we roll for that? Well, that's a 1 and an 8.
All we really know are these things just really get up from the ground, no matter if they're dead or they got bitten. Really all we know is that if you get bit, you got 2 hours to live.
Do we know if hitting him in the head's the only way to kill?
We do know, yeah, that's the only way to kill them.
But
We've tried knives to the heart, tried slicing their throats. Nothing really happens. You gotta either decapitate them or blow a hole through their fucking head.
Okay, so then I tell him, so what's the price for this?
What price? What do you mean?
For the information.
I thought you said you were gonna do some dirty work.
Well, what kind of dirty work we talking?
People need water. Purified water. If you can get us, say maybe about 2 tanks full, call yourself a deal. Be even.
Would technically my horses run away if they were tied up? Like if they're tied to each other?
They could, yeah. Did you not tie them to the lead? You didn't, did you?
I know. Gotta see if the horses ran away now. That's a 2. And I got a 10.
No, they're still there.
Okay. So then,
You got lucky on that one.
I got really
Other
lucky.
than 4 horses that ran away on you.
Yeah, and for some reason I have bad luck with horses. Bad luck with them. So I go out and I go back to the previous town that I was in. Or go to near a farm, more or less.
Okay, so you went back to Redwood Farm.
Okay, I checked to see if there's a well there. And a 20 and an 8.
There's nothing.
Okay, so then I want to go to
I don't know that fucking number.
some random numbers column. I want to go and let's see. There's none in the well, but do they have a thing where they store water? That's 6. That's nat 12.
Yeah, there is a couple of things that store water. But, no, we literally just took a break maybe about, what was it, like 10 minutes ago?
5 minutes.
But David's going to be getting home here soon, so we're probably going to have to end this for now.
Okay.
We'll probably continue it later on tonight, though, definitely.
Let's just finish this a little bit, though.
Yeah, no, definitely. We're going to. But, like we said, we're going to do this in episodes. So, not everything's going to be happening just today. You know, we can't just do a 6-hour stream of just D&D, you know. We're going to split it up in episodes. I know this wasn't really long, but you got to do what you got to do to make things entertaining, right?
So, I want to check to see if it's purified or at least clean. That's 11. I got 10.
Yeah, it's fairly clean. It's a little dirty, but
How much is there? 5, 10.
there's it's a good water tower full.
Okay, so what? Probably
Not like the water towers that we see like here.
But probably ones that are like this, about this big, not like that.
The
one.
ones that you like normally see on farms and stuff.
Okay, so they have a pretty decent amount. They probably have about,
Yeah.
what, 3 gallons?
Mm-hmm. You know, like the water tower in Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Yeah.
About that, yeah.
Okay, so I go see if there's any barrels I can fill. Nat 12, 6.
There's nothing.
Any... I go check in the house to see if they have any jugs.
Yeah, you find that they have like 5 jugs.
And how big are they?
Well, depending on that this is in the Wild West, they're about half quart and they're glass, so they're fairly heavy.
Okay, so I try to fill up one at a time and fill it up, and then they usually came with a cork too, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
So then I cork it, see how well that goes.
Okay, you do that.
Alright, so then I go to take it to...
By the way, this is the same farm that you went to earlier, where you caught the barn on fire and everything like that, and that farmer on fire.
Uh-huh.
And so you also noticed that he's on the ground dead, burned to a crisp.
So do I know the knowledge that zombies might affect, or fire might affect them? 7, 8.
Yeah.
Okay, so I learned that fire does stop them, but it takes a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then I fill up the jugs and load them on the horse. And I fill up three of them, right? 3. Yeah, you said there's 3 jugs.
I said there's 5.
Okay, there's 5. So I fill up the 5 jugs, and it's probably equal to a gallon. I'd probably say so.
They're a quart each. Quart's like that much. I don't know.
And a gallon's like this, usually this big, so it'd probably be about 2 gallons, about 3. So
About that.
pretty much the whole tower.
Not really, no. The whole tower, no. There's still plenty of water in the tower.
Okay. So then I go back in the town towards his name was Joey, right?
Yeah, old Joe.
Yeah, old Joe. I go head towards town where old Joe was.
Okay, so you go back.
And I go and tell him, I say, here's the water for the payment.
That fucking hurt. Okay, thank you.
And I ask him,
Where'd you find this water, though?
there's water up near a farm that I caught on fire. Figure out that fire does kill him, by the way. It takes a while.
We'll have to write that down. That's some pretty good knowledge.
I got the water out of the horse, and the horse is probably still there too.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have to roll for that, because they probably would stay. And, well, it'd be hard for them to run away anyway.
Yeah, they're in a town that's gated.
Yeah. And also the jugs.
Yeah.
Weighing down. So, I give them that, and then I, tell him that, and I go out of the town and I go search for the undead horse.
So you go back over.
Towards Fort Walson, I think.
Mercer.
Okay, so I look around and see if I see any tracks or traces of it. That's a 1 and a 10.
You hear faint neighing sounds. Horse sounds.
I go investigate it.
So you go and see, but I don't really think it's the horse that you're looking for.
That's 9. That's 5.
Until you see it transform. This is the legendary undead horse of war.
I try to tame.
See if you have knowledge.
4,
You
7,
have knowledge.
4, 2,
Okay.
then 13, and then 6.
So, as you're hopping on its back, it's starting to buck around really heavily, really trying to kick you off.
I try to whisper in its ear to calm it down.
You using your perk,
What perk? I'm trying to think which perk that is.
pack leader.
Oh yeah, I try
Or
using.
No, not pack leader. What was it?
Why don't we just call it Tamer?
Yeah, tamer.
So I use my Tamer perk.
Okay. So that's plus. Okay. You have now tamed the undead horse. War.
I got that lucky nat 20 in the extra roll. Because with that perk, guys, it gives me another roll to add on to. So, now I look down at 20. So when I go towards my other horses,
Okay.
and I look, I tie them all together, and I look, and I know, and I want to see if I notice a difference in how fast they are. How well is this undead horse? Whoa, DM rolled a 1, I rolled a 7, so
Yeah. It's way better than the horses.
can
that
it
you
carry
got.
more too?
Yes.
Okay, so then I.
This is a legendary undead horse of war. He's based off of strength.
Okay, so then I go. Is that the one that has flames too? With flame tree. Okay, so I go, and I tame or I tie them all together, and I head towards the town, back to town.
Okay.
Okay, and I give them the 2 horses I had, and tell them here's a gift.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I found that horse that you were talking about.
All I see is just a regular horse.
Ah, but wait, and I snap my fingers.
And he flames. Whoa. You really did. I heard it was just legends, but damn, there's proof.
They don't call me Deadly Ricky for nothing. I take suicide mission any day.
And that's where we end it.
Yep. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to check out the other things I have. The YouTube channel is on the, I'm pretty sure, lower, or you can just look up Superb Wolves. There's a bunch of other videos there, streams, because I do post these to YouTube as well, just in case people want to see it and they weren't on, because a lot of my friends and stuff know that. But we're going to end it here. I hope you enjoy. We might do another one tomorrow.
Also, don't forget to follow, hit the notification, just so you guys get notified next time we go live and do this.
Yeah, or check out my Twitter, which is on the Twitch page. I'm pretty sure it's Superb_Wolves.
Also, don't forget to follow me, officially ISL. You can find me on Twitch.
And that's it.
That's it. See you guys later.